Hello and welcome to 687 Days on Mars. 687 Days on Mars is a survival game where you are stranded alone on Mars. Your task is to manage resources, build a base from scratch, grow food, and explore the red planet in search of supplies and other hidden challenges. Every breath and decision counts. Can you survive on the red planet? This game is developed and self-published by Games Incubator and is our next selection in Steam Next Fest, October 2025. So this game is maybe a little bit different than I've played before, although it's not all that different from a Planet Crafter type of game, except that it's more about, I think, about the actual survival than Planet Crafter necessarily is. But I only played just a tiny bit, just to familiarize myself with the game. So I want to get in here and take a deeper look. Let's play.
Year 2037. As an astronaut and one of the most experienced engineers, I was chosen for humanity's first crewed mission to the Red Planet. The goal of the mission was to establish the first base on Mars with previously sent supply drops, set up infrastructure, and conduct research. The journey was long, but we finally arrived. Mars stretched beneath us, breathtaking and silent, until alarms shattered the calm. Following emergency protocols, I evacuated into lander, and I waited for the rest of the crew. They never arrived. Suddenly, the computer launched me toward the surface. I landed near the site. Contact with the station was lost. I was on Mars, forced to survive against the unknown. 2 weeks on Mars. I didn't think I'd make it this far. The base is small but secure, and water extraction is running. My next goals: set up oxygen production, plant vegetables, and search for any supply drops. Still a lot ahead, but I'm surviving.
Alright, so we are in the base as of yet. We have a sleeping cot there. We can go into here. Go. Which is the lavatory, right? And we're directed to come over here, where we find basic needs in the fridge, specifically meatballs. So let's grab some meatballs, and then up here in the upper right, we have a tutorial of guiding us along. So let's E for eat. Well, it's E for use, but yeah, great. And then we also need to refill a bottle of water. So it's left mouse on that. Then we need to put it here. And I guess that means it's full, and then we can take it and we can E on it to drink it. And you can see we have stats down there in the bottom left as well, so as we need more things we can do that. Got it. Necessary equipment: battery. It's very cold on Mars, especially during the night, so eat yourself outside the base. You need a charged battery. You can recharge a battery in a battery charger. Alright, there's a battery, and there's a battery charger. Press E or X to equip the battery. You can take out the battery by pressing X. Okay, so it's full now. You can pick it up, and then we press X, and that equips it in my suit. Okay. And our energy down there in the bottom center, sort of, is now 100%. Then we can take a small oxygen tank. Oops. There we go. Put it in here, and let that fill up as well. And then left mouse, and then Z to equip oxygen. I hope the game will remind me of that. Oh, there, it says it down there in the bottom right also. Put out the tablet to check base resource. That's on C. And then we can see that we have energy, oxygen, and water all stored up. We're producing a little bit of energy and consuming some. So we have a net balance, a positive net balance. Oxygen, however, we need to fix. So we're going to go fix that. We also have signals here, which is giving us a signal for where the base is, which we're in the base, so that makes sense. And then we have Alpha 1, which is over 600 meters away. Let's see this, and then we can come over here and press the decompression button, which hint, each time you enter or leave the base, the pressure has to be equalized. So we can press this button to get into the airlock here, and then press this again to seal the airlock. And now we can press the decompression button to let us go outside. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. Outside. We have energy. We have oxygen both depleting right now. There's stuff here on the ground. They've got buttons on them that we don't know what they do yet. We need to go to the storage compartment here, so go over there. We can find basic building materials and stuff here in the storage, so that's good. Connects the oxygen generator to energy storage. We need to use a cable for this because the cables are highlighted. And that's telling me to connect this port here, or one of these ports here, to this thing over here. And we also need to connect the oxygen generator to water storage. Let's grab another cable. Oops, wrong button again. Over here, and that's this connected to this. So use cables for both power and water, I guess. And then connect the oxygen generator to oxygen storage, which is this, I guess. It doesn't really tell us, I guess. It doesn't even tell us. Doesn't really tell us what any of this stuff is. That's kind of interesting. Oxygen connectors, I guess, is the hint, and there's the oxygen connector. Is that also the same stuff? Yeah, it's the same stuff. Cables are cables, whether they're cables or hoses, I guess. I guess that's okay to be a little bit generic, because it makes things a little bit less of a hassle. But there we go. We're generating oxygen. Excellent. And we're using water to do so. So if we pull the tablet out again, it won't tell me, because I have to go back inside for that. Alright. Let's see. Energy production. Use nuclear reactors or solar panels to produce energy. Oh, look, we got solar panels there. Energy is used for heating your base and you, or to power buildings and vehicles. Place the nuclear reactor blueprint. Okay. Wasn't expecting a nuclear reactor already, but great. Where do we put this at? Do we want to put it near the base? It seems, iffy, but I guess we'll put it near the base. And then we can build the nuclear reactor with stuff we find in the base here. So we have a reactor part. That seems essential for a nuclear reactor. Let's see, it needs a reactor part, an advanced electric module, and an advanced construction module. Did I just put that in there? Yes, I did. Okay. Then we have one of these here, advanced electric module, and a advanced construction module. Excellent. Go. Good thing the game's highlighting these things for me, because you know things. All right, so now we need to generate 2,000 energy, so we need to also connect this to energy storage. And we'll connect this here, I guess, to here. But again, these don't really tell us what they do unless the tablet tells me what they do. Doesn't seem to. Is there a way to... Flashlight, power to throw? I don't see anything. Ah, there we go. Generated energy. Alright. Vehicle energy supply. Put the car battery in the energy storage module. Is that... okay, in the storage. Here. There we go. And put that in there. Let that charge up a bit, mayhaps. Charge battery. Place it in the battery charger. It takes a while to fully recharge the battery. Okay. Then I guess we wait. It would be kind of nice if it would tell us that it's doing something. Like if the little tick marks would flash or something. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. That was my energy, my battery. Getting dark outside. Wait, do I need to push a button? There we go. Out. Okay, so out to charge the battery, you have to press the out button. Okay, so it was waiting on me. A little hint there in the mission log would have been nice. But that's okay. Because it just says place it in the battery charger. It doesn't say press the button. Do I need to also then press this button to turn that off? I don't know. Anyway, we'll do this and then we'll go place it in the car. And it looks like we can actually fit 2 of them here, maybe? Put empty water barrels into the car. Those are inside here, too. And this storage unit is full of everything. Here we go. Use the car's rear trunk to transport you. Open the rear doors. Place the oxygen or the water barrel. Let's grab more than one of them, though. Because, well, you carry 2, so why wouldn't you carry 2? And we can close the trunk door. There we go. Alright, so we need to drive 500 meters that way to the thing. That's not the signal we detected, though, so... Oops, that's not what I wanted either. C? Do I have enough energy and stuff to go? I guess. Let's get in. Just drive like, yeah, WASD kind of thing. Yeah, we have 1 battery equipped. We could have done another one. That's not so bad. It drives fast. Okay. Who put the water extraction station so far from the base? I guess maybe that has to do with contamination, or maybe the water extraction... Best water extraction spot is not a good spot to establish a base at, although this part we just drove through seemed pretty clean. Who knows? Okay, so we're here. Place the water barrel. Okay, so how do we get out of the truck? Key to exit. Okay. Let's open this up, please, and give me one of these. These here. And let's do another one. Looks like there's 2 spots here. And then we want to do out into those. That's full. That's filling. Okay, take this in here and put that in there. This here. There. What else do we have here? We have a nuclear reactor. There's something glowing over there. Battery or power storage, and then these must be drills, and then this just must be a refill station. Okay, I understand now. But there's no reverse on this thing? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Back to base. Turn. Wheel. There's T for thrusters too? Oh boy. Let's turn the lights on though. Let's see where we're going. Let's try T. And like I said, just gives us a little speed boost. Probably severely drains the energy. It doesn't look like it though. Alright, go to the base. You can see we're also taking radiation. Sieverts? Microsieverts? Is that what that is? That unit? I think so. I'm wrong then. No. Get out. Do this. This. You go there. Go here. Yeah, so this is what it is. This is a water loading thingy. And we'll do in, which will take water from the barrels and put it into this thingy here, which then, of course, provides it to the oxygen generator. Food production, planter. Grow some vegetables in planters. Okay, let's do that. Close the door. I probably should have closed the door before when I left earlier. Whatever. And then do this. Equalize the pressure, or to bring the pressure up. And then we can go in here. So we have another room here. Do we need to deal with... No, we don't need to deal with energy or oxygen yet. So we'll go in here. Is this a... Oh, it's just an airlock. But it's not a real... It's not an external airlock, it's an internal airlock. Probably just to keep this stuff separate from the other. Place the planter blueprint. Okay, so we can kind of see maybe what some of these things are. That's our water storage, oxygen generator, oxygen storage. There's the planter, radar, outdoor lamp, energy splitter. We also had energy storage and solar panels. Planter blueprint, right? Yes. That goes here on this spot thingy here. Alright. You want me to do both of them? It doesn't say. A basic construction module and a basic electric module. That means we have to go outside unless... These are fertilizers. What do you have? Plant containers. Meals. Oh, here they are. Okay, good. A basic construction module. Basic electric module. Excellent. Best way to store harvested vegetables is in food storage, which is connected to the meal preparation station. Put the plant container into the storage. Plant container into there. Detected plant containers empty. Then we can use the food storage panel here and go to unload. And we can do, let's do potatoes, because we'll be, what's his name? Matt Damon. And, put them in here. Plant potatoes in slots. Like that. Alright, should we plant them all, or was that all we had? Let's just go and plant all that we have. Which is probably all 8 of those. Let's see here. Oh, there's still more potatoes in there. In that case, let's do load. Load. Potato. Load. Since we only had 8 slots, we might as well just do that. And then we need to grab some fertilizer here and put it onto this. And we are good to go. Use the meal preparation station panel. Let's see, we have potatoes. We have, which is a medium calorie meal. We also have high calorie meal of sweet potatoes and bell peppers. And then we have balanced meal of all 3 here. Let's just make a medium calorie meal, maybe. And then we can wait for it to prepare. And it comes out here. Alright, there we go. Then we should eat it, probably. So we were a little low on food there. Yum, yum. Close that door, please. Press C. We are consuming more energy than we're producing, which is interesting because we set up the nuclear reactor. But it's also nighttime, which means no solar. And then we're also consuming more water than we're producing, but we have so much in storage that it's fine for a while. Same thing with power, really, but whatever. And then 2, we have this other signal. We need to build a radar. Okay, so let's do this. And I think we need to go back outside. But we should probably do, let's see, Z here. And fill that up. X over here. Equip that again. Equip that again. And so then we need to locate that supply drop. Okay. Do this. We gotta drive back out there. Should I have gotten some water? Yeah, I should probably get some water first, actually, too. You. There. E? Yeah, E. There we go. Back. Put it away. Alrighty, so, let's go see if we can find that, destination. Alright, so we need to go that way. Back up. There we go. Car's got enough juice. I think we're fine. We just drove like 500 meters, so 600 meters doesn't seem that bad of an idea. And we can just keep pulling that up when we need to check it. Let's go this way. It is still kind of straight ahead, so we'll go this way around this mountain. See if we can find this thing. Probably over here someplace. Maybe it's up on that ridge. It's up on that ridge. Oopsie. I'll roll it though, Wally. In here? A couple 100 meters still this way. There it is. Excellent. Okay, so tablet. We have construction materials. Press G to unload. And then we gotta put the parts in the car. And the food is damaged and cannot be unloaded. Alright, so let's see here. I guess we open the doors, yeah. Then we can get the radar parts out of here. We can open the rear doors open and put that in there. Warning sandstorm. Let's take whatever else we can carry then real quick. And then we can get out of here. I thought I saw though that there was another one maybe. Bridge spot? Down, yeah, down there. Alright, and what about, we don't need cable. Maybe another reactor part since we know we're low on electricity. Down in there. Did I see there was 4 spots here? Yeah. Close that, get in. Let's get out of here before we get, buried by the sandstorm. Did I close the door to that thing? Maybe. Yeah, so hide in the base. We should probably sleep anyway because our stamina is getting a little bit low. Health is okay though. Okay, we came this way. Need to turn up here. Through there. I don't know if that's where we came or not. The thrusters really have to climb the hills here. That's good. Yeah, our health is going down a little bit, it looks like. I think it was 98 a little bit ago, so we have to get ourselves back to base. We have some more drop stuff there. Let's go inside the base. Again, I didn't close the door. Born in a barn or something. Do this. Get some sleep while you wait out the storm. Yep. Alright, so we have a cot over here. Sleep. How many hours? I don't know. It doesn't say. Maybe like 4? Okay. Health is back up again. Stamina is a little bit regenerated. That'll be good. And we should probably eat again. So grab some meatballs. I should probably be closing the fridge door here. Meatball. And then, oh, and then some water. Alright, back outside we go. So, open the solar panel module. Okay. is on. You can connect the tablet to it. Oh, okay. Device ID. Oh, nice. There. And 13.5. And reducing. We can do the cleaning procedure. Go. We need to place our radar blueprint, but we'll wait for the cleaning procedure to finish because, well, it needs to be cleaned. Do I need to stay connected to do this? No, okay. Left mouse on that one. We should probably do the same though real quick. Connect and do the G. Because they're a little dirty. Yeah, you can see, oh, there's the cleaner thingy. Nice. See how well it worked here. It didn't clean the end off though. Okay, let's build this radar. Blueprint radar. Guess we could put it over here. Run a cable to it either way, so. Advanced construction, advanced electric, and the radar part. Getting dark outside. We did bring the radar part, of course. We also brought some of the other parts too. Go in there. I think we brought everything we needed for it, without even trying. To check what these drops have in them, also. We also brought the reactor thingy. Right, and then that needs a connector there, so let's grab a cable. It's saying that it needs a lot of energy to work, so we're going to have to build another nuclear reactor, I guess. Or something. You reach that far? Yep, no problem. Okay, good. Alright, so that's calibrating. So we are definitely over consuming our energy, but we could do another nuclear reactor. Still have connectors, so that's good. Put this here. And then you need reactor part, advanced electric, advanced blah blah blah. Yep. Grab the the reactor part we grabbed out of there. The door. There's more stuff in there, of course. We can grab that whenever we feel like we need it. Like now, for example. Ah. I could jump that. Cable, no, I need this. And then I need the... Wait, that's not what I need? I don't have the right thing. Basic construction module? Guess I should read what it says. Now I need advanced electric and advanced construction. Ooh. I may not have any more of those then. Let's take a look. Basic, basic, basic. There's solar panel parts, so here's an advanced one. Alright, let's do this. We should also, though, just put out more solar panels, too, probably. And then an advanced electric. What else we got here? And I built it backwards, but that's okay. More cable. Here. Oh, hello.
Radar blinks. An unknown signal. Out there on the Martian plain. No pattern, no explanation. Just possibility.
6.8 clicks away.
What have I found?
Oh, and that's it. Okay. So, 687 days on Mars. Demo over. It's too bad you can't just keep fiddling around with your base. That'd be kind of a fun thing. But anyway, this makes this a little bit shorter of a video than what I would have done otherwise. But that's okay. So check this out on your own. Maybe you can accomplish something else. Maybe you don't hook it up to power so fast so that you can play with other things if you want. Maybe I could do that too, I suppose. But otherwise, if this game is interesting to you, make sure that you check it out on Steam, play the demo, and wishlist and follow it so that you are notified about any updates about the game, including when it is released sometime in fourth quarter 2025. So any time now. I think I saw something about November, but that might have been another game or something too. I'm not sure. I think it said sometime in November, but either way, it does say Q4, so anytime in the next couple of months anyway. And then if you have any other game suggestions for me for Steam Next Fest, make sure that you let me know those in the chat or the comments, or come to Discord and share them with me there. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.